Alright, hey, what's up guys? Tyler here with Secureteam. I've got a very strange story that I'm looking at here. It's just hit the web, just been reported. But in a nutshell, what you're seeing here is the bedroom of a kid, well, a student, college student, who was allegedly, quote, influenced by aliens to write a series of enigmatic books that were then encrypted before the boy went missing, and is now currently still missing. I was sent over to two news articles, which are in Portuguese, so you just use well, I'm on Chrome, so it just automatically translates it. But you can see here, the title is Young Man Left 14 Handwritten and Encrypted Books Before Disappearing. So this kid's name is, or man, he's 24 years old, but his name's Bruno Borges. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. And he's been missing for a week, since last Monday. He went missing on the 27th, and 7 days later, his mother, Denise, is still trying to find him. No one understands what happened, and as you've seen this video, with these strange writings all over the walls, statues of philosophers, and these encrypted handwritten books. Here's a photograph that he created, or a painting, of him standing next to an alien. Very creepy. The man is apparently into ufology and aliens, and he's vanished. And the whole case is just gets stranger by the day. So the last time his mother, Denise, said she saw him, his mother, by the way, is a psychologist, and I guess he is going to college to be a psychologist, said that she returned home, it was a normal day, and realized their son wasn't there. Behind the door of the bedroom, in place of furniture, is a statue of philosopher Giordano Bruno, for whom this student apparently had a great admiration, and 14 extremely organized, handwritten books, some of them copied on the walls, ceiling, and floor. All works identified by Roman numerals and encrypted. So you're seeing the various pictures here, and as you saw in that video. And so the mystery of this is hitting social media. The coordinator, or head investigator, of the Criminal Investigation Department said that all possibilities are being considered. The report goes on to state that in the bedroom, these writings are done impeccably with precision and symmetry. Several symbologies were drawn in the room and also around the statue. The painting on the wall appears to have Bruno being touched by an alien. Denise, his mother, recalls that her son had spoken a long time ago of a secret project that he was working on, for which he had asked his mother to loan him some money. He would not tell her what this secret project was, and in turn, she would not loan him this money. And according to his mother, he started this project back in 2013 and has been focusing on finishing it. She said that her son then started to look for other people who believed in him, asking for money, also without telling them what the project was for. What he did say was that he was writing these 14 books that would, quote, change mankind in a good way. So, from everything I'm reading, he had developed some sort of strange theory or project. Some have said that this information had come to him via alien communication, or communication with something or someone from another dimension. And so he needed approximately $20,000 for this secret project. And from everything I've read and seen, this was a highly intelligent, smart student. He was a smart guy. He had apparently read the entire Bible, read all of the works of William Shakespeare, and had a very high intellectual capacity. Now his mother, 7 days after his disappearance, does not believe that he had any sort of psychological problems, especially with her being a psychologist. But, she doesn't know if this is some sort of statement he's trying to make by disappearing, something to do with his physiological theories. Has he gone into exile? They don't know, but his mother is very worried. I'm afraid of him not eating. I worry about where he is. And I understand that if a person goes too long without food, he or she can go into shock and pass away. There is an earlier article about this from a few days earlier that was published on the 29th, again, about the police not ruling out any possibilities as to where this young college student is or what happened to him. But this is just really strange. Looking at this kid's room, these encrypted writings, the paintings of the alien touching him, and it's just all really, really strange. So I said, yeah, definitely gonna post a video about this. So you can check out both articles. I'll put them down below. And of course, I will post updates about this really strange story as soon as I know something more. Now, before we go today, and while we're talking about strange stories, there's another report that has just hit the web about a Swedish company that is microchipping its employees. So I'm reading here from one of the various articles about this, most of which contain the word cyborg, as some of the people are referring to themselves as who work for this company. But this company from Stockholm, Sweden, which is dubbed as a, quote, ultra-friendly epicenter, has been embedding microchips into the hands of all of its employees, which, quote, help with simple daily tasks like opening locked doors and operating office printers. Epicenter, which I guess is the name of the company, began offering the free microchip implants to its members back in January of 2015, and now over 150 people have these chips embedded in their hands. The CEO, Patrick Mesterton, who's able to open many of Epicenter's locked doors with just a quick wave of his hand, said, quote, "So the biggest benefit, I think, is convenience. It basically simplifies your life." Well, yeah, of course. I mean, it's obviously more simple to go to a doctor and have a microchip that's inside of a syringe stuck into your hand, implanted underneath the skin, all for the same price as simply taking a key out of your pocket and unlocking a door, or pressing the start button on a printer. Yeah, totally more simple. So this company is the first to use implants like this on a large scale. And although it would seem apparently that over 150 employees have been fine with this procedure, it's definitely been raising some privacy concerns and questions. Seeing as not only does this chip allow them to wave their hand like magic and open a door, but it also records everything they do all day, the food they eat or purchase, and you're basically tracking them and taking away what little privacy they may have had. I automatically get flashes of George Orwell's 1984, and I personally think that this is the type of stuff that is really going to get us in trouble down the line. When you start surrendering your privacy, and hell, for that matter, your own biology, you surrender your skin and have microchips put under it with a syringe, you are destroying that with which makes you a human with rights and privacy. And before too long, we're going to be having all of these companies wanting to do the same thing, and it's going to be mandatory if you want the job. And then looking even further, it's going to be mandatory that you get one when you are born. And from then on, we will all be tracked. From the day we take our first steps to the day we die, nothing will be private. And this is exactly what George Orwell was talking about. And all of this stuff, it all starts out very small, as a test. Say, like in this small company in Sweden, it's nothing more than a test. To see how it works, to see how people react, to see how quickly people will give over their freedoms in exchange for simplicity or safety. And it never ends well for us. It never does when it comes to this surveillance. So, another crazy story. I will put a link to this down below as well. You guys let me know what you think. Crazy stuff, 2 crazy stories. So again, I'll post updates to this kid who's gone missing. Really weird. Alright, so thank you guys for watching today. Be sure to stay tuned and subscribe, because I've got a lot more coming, and if you have your own strange report or piece of UFO footage that you want to get out there, don't hesitate to send me an email. And by the way, for many of you who I know have been trying to send me UFO videos, Gmail only allows files up to a certain size, and they also compress these files. So my request for anyone who wants to send me a piece of UFO footage, upload the file to something called Dropbox. And it's free, and you simply upload your video, it gives you a download link, and then you email me that download link. That way I can get the video no matter what size it is, and it will not be compressed and pixelated, so I can see the original raw file. Alright, so remember to do that, and for the rest of you, I hope you guys all have a great night, and I will see you all back in just a bit. Stay safe, guys.